Well, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Today you join me in my garage, which yes is a bit full. I thought I'd just talk about today deer horns, or deer whistles, whichever way you want to call them, and do they actually work. I've watched a few videos mostly from America that have said there's only a small percentage chance that they will stop a deer from running out. A couple of weeks back I had quite a too close of an experience to my liking on the way home from work. Now I'll show you a picture on the computer in a minute. I can't edit it any other way because I'm useless. But I'll show you my sort of main route to work along the main road, and a particular area that is a bit deer prone. So basically I was coming around the corner, heading towards the forest where usually I would tend to slow down to about 40 mile an hour. Now it was about 9:30 at night. The visor was down, my sun visor was down, and next thing I'd seen this brown blob shadow in the middle of the road, and basically it was a Hank with the brakes on, and he actually came towards me and then darted away into the woods. A bit too close for my liking, and luckily I slowed down enough off the throttle that it wasn't heavy braking. But these stupid animals, deers, are just docile as buggery. Beautiful to look at, incredibly stupid in their actions. Anyway, so I thought, bugger this, went on Amazon and picked up a pair of deer horns, or deer whistles. They cost about £6. Now, come in a pack of two. There's different ones you can get, obviously. They range anything from, I think, £2 or £3 up to about 15-20 quid, depending on what you want to spend and if you believe or not they work. We know somebody who's got them fitted to a Land Rover who has to travel through quite a wooded area on their way from where we stay to their village, and he claims he's never seen any deer since he's had these whistles fitted to the front of his car. How true that is, I don't know, but we just have to believe what he was saying. So anyway, these deer whistles here, they're just a whistle as far as I'm concerned. Now I haven't got the box, but the package did state that it works between, I think it's 33 miles an hour right the way up to 75 miles an hour, where these apparently give out these sounds that the deer don't like, and basically it pushes them the opposite way to where you're coming from. It scares them off. Allegedly works from about a quarter of a mile away, but again there's a lot of debate about whether a wind direction, weather conditions, whether it's raining or if it's dry, if it actually affects the sound of the whistle to what the deer can hear. Again, that's up for the scientists to try and figure that one out, because I don't think they have at the moment. So yeah, it's one's on that side, it's just on with adhesive tape, and one on the opposite side, just in there. They tell you to try and fit them as close to the front as you can, and it's probably the only place really I could have put it that wasn't going to get caught by anything, or kind of like not too much in the road. The adhesive on them is actually superb. Now there's a couple of reviews on them that said the adhesive was fairly rubbish. Now I fit naughty speeds and they're still very stuck on. Oh, sorry. You know, they're well stuck on. Apparently the best way to clean them is with a cotton bud, because of all the flies and all the crap of the day that goes in them. The only sound I can say I've come off them, I can hear from, is just like a normal whistle. So yesterday it was incredibly windy. It's like 35 mile an hour gusts on my way to work and then actually coming home as well. And you do kind of hear a wee kind of like football whistle as such. A referee at a football match. It does sound similar to that. It's not constant. It is very much on and off. But again, whether that's psychological or not, I don't know. But you do hear a wee whistle coming from it. So yeah, whether or not it works, I don't know. I still keep to my low speed coming to the forest, and that is basically down to pooing myself in case I happen to have one of these things jump right in front of me, because currently my ABS doesn't work, so I'm still waiting for a centre to come for that under warranty. So obviously I'm not really wanting to yank the brakes on to go fleeing off, especially with our summer now, because it's absolutely thrown it down with rain. Typical. So yeah, that's all I wanted to really talk about, to ramble about, I should say. Pretty interest is 21, probably not, but however. Now, sorry, buzzing about a bit. This is the stretch road, or part of the stretch road where I travel to my work. Sorry, it's on my computer. I'm sorry if it doesn't focus very well. Now, this is by sheer luck that I've managed to get this angle. If I can just zoom this in without making too much of an arse of it. Here, I can do this with one hand or not. Where are we? Right, that there is why these animals are just absolutely lethal, especially the bikers. I've seen the mess they've made of some cars, and they really just absolutely solid. And that's just a small road deer. You know, they are absolutely brutal. Now the stretcher road, I'll just build this back round again and zoom out. Right, this is the stretcher road I travel on daily, 5 days a week. And for about 5 or 6 miles, it is constant forest, where these things just jump out. So along the stretcher road, I'm doing 45 miles an hour, whether it be, especially, it's more so during the winter months, and also during low light, or sorry, as the sunset's coming down. So if I finish work at say 9 o'clock, that's where I'm tending to go at slow speeds. Throughout the day it's fine, there's a lot of traffic on the roads, so it tends to keep them away. But they jump in, this is all cornfields to the right hand side, over here, and you just can't see them. And they just come fleeing out. If I just come off that bit, you'll see there that it's all just a massive wooded area right the way back. So they go from one side to the other, and they're just bloody stupid. But anyway, yeah, thanks for that. Cheers for watching. And that's it. Right, thanks very much. Bye.